Does your staff constantly complain they don't have enough time on their schedule to get all the things done that you're asking them to do? Well, I'm gonna show you how to make sure they can have their most efficient day, all in today's video. Hey, what's going on? It's Jason Everett from the High Performance Salon Academy, and our mission is to elevate the world's perception of the salon and spa industry, and we do that by making you as a business owner more efficient, by making your employees more efficient, and by making sure that you make the profit you deserve inside your salon company. Today's video is brought to you by Salon Scale, charged by what you know, not by what you feel. So here's the thing, right? So many stylists and people that work inside of a salon are stuck in this mode where if they're getting really good and they're getting really efficient, they're actually gonna start to feel like they're constantly running out of time. They're double booking, triple booking, or they're filling up their schedule and they're starting to get very productive. But what can happen is as their productivity increases in one area of their time spent, the problem is that their productivity in selling retail or pre-booking or doing other things can often go down. So how do you make sure as their clientele load goes up that their retail, pre-book, and other recommendations and cross-sells and oversells, that those actually increase at the exact same time? Well, I've got some good news for you. I've actually created an entire sheet to show you how to make sure they have the most efficient day. And if you want that sheet, all you have to do is click on the link down near this video and you can get access to it, or do me a favor and comment with the word productive and we'll make sure that we send you a message with that sheet. But what's involved in that sheet? What are the things you can do? Well, I've got 3 areas that'll make a massive difference if they pre-plan out their day that will make them more productive. So every single guest should be listed out on this sheet that I have for you, and every single guest name should be then followed up by 3 things. Number 1, what's something that you could teach this guest? Now, this is something that a lot of salons don't think about, but what's a piece of value that either you recently learned or this guest has been complaining about that you could teach them, you would actually add more value than the cut, color, or remaining service that you're doing for them? Maybe it's how to tame a cowlick, maybe it's how to control frizz, maybe it's something that they've been wanting to learn how to do that you've been learning in a class. It would make a big difference if you actually took the time to teach it to that guest. So that's number 1. Do you have something for them to teach? Number 2, do you have all their formulas ready to go? And again, if you use Salon Scale and you keep all those formulas right in there, they can quickly write down the color formula for the guest that's gonna be sitting down in their chair. It'll make a massive difference in what they're doing and prevent them from having to go and look that stuff up later. They can go and look that stuff up right away at the morning before they start their day. And then finally, number 3, what are the retail recommendations that you're gonna have for that guest? And maybe that retail recommendation has to do with the product that you were teaching them about, right? If you were doing something on frizz control, maybe the product relates to that frizzy hair. And you go through every single guest that you have that day and go through each of those 3 items, what you're gonna teach them, what their color is, if there's a color formula that you need to have involved in their service, and then finally, what's the retail recommendation, or maybe it's a gift card recommendation that you're gonna make for every single guest. And at the morning, when they look at their schedule and they have all that stuff lined out, man, oh man, the difference it will make them, instead of thinking in the moment, what do I need to do, and what's the color formula, and what do I teach them, and what's going on, they literally can have that sheet, and all they have to do is glance down on it before that guest sits in their chair, and it'll make a massive difference on how insanely productive they are for that day, because instead of just guessing, they have it right there in front of them. So do me a favor, if you want our PDF download, all you have to do is comment below and we'll give you that sheet. And if you like this video and you want more content like it, there's a bunch of places we put out videos: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and even on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to our channels or check out our free Profitable Salon Owner group over on Facebook to get more videos and great downloads and tools like the one I mentioned today. Have a good one.